Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So it's like the second video in like, no, it's like, you sometimes wake up and you're in business and you want to work hard, honestly. But then you realize it's like noon and so you just go to your laptop and watch videos for the rest of the day. And maybe you make it there is you do one or two productive things and calm down. Okay, I'm not gonna keep I'm not gonna queue out. I'm calling myself out because that's what I've been doing for the last week or two. I've been non-stop stimulation. I feel like a hypocrite because I've been telling you so far to do something with your life and I haven't done anything. There are days where I'm dead serious. I do nothing other than keep my eyes closed to YouTube, or days where I'm too busy that I don't even have time for self-improvement habits, or I don't even like meditate. Days where I would just do nothing. Days where I would waste them on nothing. Days where I wished I didn't do the stuff I did. Days where I question myself whether I was a good person or a bad person. Days where I don't even know where I'm going, whether to the know or Jannah. Days where I wished I didn't exist. Days where I kinda cried a lot. Days where I wish I could have done more. Days where I wish I would have done more, and I'm a hypocrite. I think I'm a hypocrite for passing on to you the expectation of work hard because I myself wasn't working hard. Many times I would do that for the last like abroad and I don't know. I just wasn't there for you. I wasn't there for me the way I promised. I just wasn't there for myself. Because I expected to get something out of it. I expected to get something out of it. It may not be views, it may not be money, but I still expected something. And because that thing didn't come, I was lazy. But when I was being lazy, I realized all I've been thinking about is about you and you only. What I've been doing with myself and I what I could have achieved if I had started. But I was scared that when I would start, something would happen. A setback or a failure would happen. But I didn't care because I never know what will happen. I never know the future. And it didn't even come to the result. I still have had comfort from you and you only. I still have just come to support you and I still have just come to the reason of just being just for the sake of it. To see you do your best because even so I wasn't there physically, I was there mentally, so why can't I be there physically to talk to you, to believe in you? Because, even though I've gone through a lot and I wanted to rest, what was the point of it if I wasn't even gonna be mentally there? I wasn't gonna be mentally rested, so why do I have to be like physically like on the laptop and rest or physically on the bed and rest? Well, I know there's like a lot more than this, and that that would be a hard thing for me to do because honestly, like I love rest time, I love sleeping, I love watching YouTube videos. But do you know what I love more? I love spending time with you. I love blessing you. I love coming out here and talking to you honestly because I want you to look at me and be happy with what I'm doing with my life and your life. So, no, no problem, but I will try. I, I will try. I will try. I will try to listen to you more because even though that I say some always like make it a point with me, you still have hope in me. You still have that faith in me. You still have the belief in me, and I'm very grateful for that. Don't you, man? I'm very grateful that you're still with me. You're still on my side of things, and I was very grateful for that. And I will not try to disappoint you by not, I mean, by listening to you more. Because as you know, I am quite ambitious, alhamdulillah, but mashallah, but I'm also quite lazy, aliyadu billah. But I want to change because I don't want to disappoint you again. I want to impress you because there is always just one form of success, and that form is just to work consistently and just to be patient and to progressively overload your work. Because I keep losing the hair or my brain or my mind on what is the formula. What is the formula I should follow? But the formula is just to work and to have patience and do step by step. Because if you know little, you're confused. But if you know a lot, you're still confused. The only situation where you aren't confused is when you just know the next step. What is the next step for me to do? And honestly, I've been dilly-dallying around that one step, and that step is to work and be patient. And when I get tired, I can rest. And it doesn't have to be YouTube, it could be anything. It could be a simple walk, it could be me literally just playing with, like, my staff, being like a Donatello Ninja Turtle type stuff. It doesn't have to be just stairs, grow, work hard, play hard. It could be sometimes, it could be a trip, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be fixed and will bad things happen, will bad times happen? Absolutely. Absolutely, this bad stuff will happen. But that is the fun part. You're just counting on top of them, of the bad times, and if every day is good, then you would lose that good thing pretty fast. Because there has to be bad to define the good. But it doesn't always have to be what it is. It's what we perceive it, alhamdulillah. Bad doesn't have to be bad. Bad could sometimes be good, you know? Because that's what patience is. That's what suffering is. You don't like think like going through the bad times and absolutely hating it, just going through it, but it's by being patient and seeing the good in the bad, because that's all this in the mind. It didn't have to be like this because you could perceive bad to be good and good, um, you know, bad to be good and good to be bad. And I'll be honest, I do sort of stuff, and this comes out of nowhere, but I do sort of stuff, which I don't have to. And yeah, I do like to escape responsibility because I don't like to sacrifice, but even so I don't do it, I still feel that I'm responsible to something, you know. I feel I should have taken up that responsibility because if I'm better doing it, then I might as well physically doing it. And I'm sorry for disappointing you a lot. And I just I don't know. I want to be responsible, and I don't do stuff on impulse because it could hurt people, and I never want to do that. I never want to hurt anybody, and I don't want to be a forgettable person or just go irrelevant. But this isn't my end all and be all, you know. There's still so much out there, and there's something I need to remind myself that there's so much out there, there's so much out this like what is so much out there, and if you think you've achieved good, but you know there's more out there. So I could stay here and get bored and cycle will continue, be bad, be good, or I could just break it all together and maybe go out there and be excited for what is there to come, and just be patient by doing the work and by enjoying this process, and like I said before, being there for you for the sake of it. And so I just want to say that I'm grateful for you, man. Goodbye.